What's up, everybody? It's EmergencyTaco, and this is going to be part 5 on how to spawn trap on Domination in Modern Warfare 2. If you have not watched parts 1 through 4, I suggest you go do so. Part 1 being the most important because I go into a detailed breakdown of the class you're going to want to be using on pretty much all of these maps that I'm showing you. Today I've got Wasteland and Bailout for you guys. Wasteland, spawn trapping situations on Wasteland are a little sketchy. I'm not using, obviously, the spawn trapping class. I'm using the class that lets me get around faster. It's easy to spawn trap them if you want a noob tube, although I advise against that because noob tubing is cheap. So, I'm going to show you how to spawn trap them at B first. You obviously want to get A and C, although I suggest you don't run right to A because there will probably be somebody noob tubing from over there and shooting right at A. I've gotten multi-kills like that. I've even gotten a 5-for-1 headshot noob tubing like that, and that's on my channel if you want to go check it out. So you want to get A and C. They will probably run right to B and to C. So probably at the start of the game, you're going to end up with A, and you're going to have to fight for one of the positions. If they have B, this is probably how you're going to want to do this. Claymores aren't really important, and tactical insertions really aren't that important here either. But a tactical insertion could probably do more work than a claymore. You set your tactical insertion right here or right here, even in here if you want. Right here would be good. And behind these barrels is a great place to mow them down, and it's a bit harder for them to get you with noob tubes. In fact, you might even want to try blast shield, so noob tubes can't get you. Here's a good spot, and here is a good spot. Another good spot, if you've got a silenced weapon, is up here along these bushes. Because if you're moving slowly and you've got a silenced weapon so there's no muzzle flash, it's easy to mow them down and it's harder for them to see you. Alright, so that's how you do it at B. Now, if you want to spawn trap them at A, it can work also. If you want to camp on the minigun, that's fine, because you'll be able to mow down the people over here. A good way to do this is to get behind them, or sit back here at the tank, and shoot them as they come around. Or if you're going to spawn trap them from in the cave, or to keep them out of the cave, or however you want to put it, if you want to spawn trap them while they're running to the cave, you can sit up here, or, why the fuck am I stuck? Or you can sit over here. This is probably the most effective way. Right behind these, you can drop down, pop up, and you have a perfect view of basically where they're going to be running into, and that's a very flimsy wall that you can shoot through without FMJ. That's also a good spot to get quite a few bullet penetration kills. Alright. That's how you spawn trap them at A. If you're going to spawn trap them at C, it's basically the same deal. Right here. Oh, and by the way, you can see those barrels, so you got to make sure you shoot through the top of that thing. Right here. This is also a very good spot to throw grenades. It'll land right there. And that's basically it for Wasteland. This is a very not exactly a visually pleasing map to spawn trap on. I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say, but I think you guys understand. So, yeah, that's Wasteland. Next is Bailout. Bailout, it's pretty easy to spawn trap on Bailout, but there's really only one place where you can spawn trap. And I'm going to show you what that is. I have gotten a nuke doing this. And some of you probably have seen that. It's Get Nuked Episode 1, and I'm using pretty much the exact same class that I showed you, except it's got one-man army instead of an AA-12. But I am using an AK-47 silence. It's kind of difficult to spawn trap them at A, although it can be done. It's really easy to spawn trap them at C. You want claymores for this, or tactical insertion. Either works just fine. I prefer tactical insertion, to be honest with you. You go up here if you have A and B. At the start of the game, rush B. Okay? I'm going to show you the 2 easiest ways to cap B. If you spawn at the A side, right here. It's hard to see you from anywhere else. The only place they can see you is if they run around here. I don't believe they can see your head, but you can go prone, so it doesn't matter. Another way, right here. Same deal. They can't see you unless they come around. They can't see you from there, and they can't see you from down there. And it's pretty nice. Okay, so if you have A and B, there are about 4 different spots where you can spawn trap them from. This is one of them. Not the best, because they can come up from behind there, and they will come up from behind there. Here's another one. Also not the best, very exposed, and there's no quick escape routes, and there's really nothing to duck behind. Unless this car is blowed up. That car is blowed up. You can duck behind here, but still, it's going to be difficult to make a getaway. This is another spot, right here. Excuse me, there were 5 spots. That's a good spot, and this is a good spot. These are probably my 2 favorites. You can get them from there, or you can get them from there. They will be spawning back there, most likely, or up here. You drop your tactical insertion right here, or you put a claymore right there so you don't get killed from the side. Now, it's not my favorite spot because it's really, really campy and there's not a lot of action, but it's probably the most effective spot. And this is the spot you want tactical insertion for, although claymores do work as well. You put a tactical insertion right here. Why? Because people will run out here to shoot down at A, they rarely look this way, and people will run over here to shoot at B and shoot down there, they rarely look this way. So you put your tactical insertion right there, and you sit like this. And you mow them down while they run through. It's very, very difficult for them to stop you, and also if you're getting overrun, it's a very easy escape, or you can go off the edges there, and they will be coming up from there, and they will be coming up from there. So you've got a vantage point of all of those spots right from up there. Now, if you're going to spawn trap at A, you cannot spawn trap at B on this map. I'm sure there are ways, but I don't know them. If you're going to spawn trap at A, there are a few different spots. This one, right here. This one, over here. And then this one over here. This one, like I said, for the other one, it's probably the most effective, but it's also not my favorite because it's kind of campy. You put your tactical insertion right here, or a claymore up there, and you shoot them as they come through there. It's difficult to get you because there's really not a lot for a noob tube to blow up. Well, there are these treadmills there, I guess. But it's hard to noob tube you from in there, especially if you're right here. And grenades, there are a lot of places to run from. It's easy to get you through that window, sort of. But a lot of people won't be doing that, especially if you have a silenced weapon, because they won't know where you are. So you shoot them as you go up there. I have gotten a nuke like that as well. So that's how you spawn trap on Bailout, and that's how you spawn trap on Wasteland. I've got 2 more episodes coming out. I'm going to be showing you how to spawn trap on Crash and Salvage, and I'm going to be showing you how to spawn trap on Storm and one other, or Trailer Park. Yeah, Trailer Park, that's it. Storm and Trailer Park. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please hit like on the video, and please subscribe for more spawn trapping videos. If you haven't watched parts 1 through 4, I suggest you go do so right now. And any subscriptions and likes on the video would be much appreciated. Thank you very much, and I'm out.